In this short clip, I will be giving existing examples of factual programming, and will be identifying common codes and conventions to categorise these examples within their formats. An expository documentary. This documentary format is where the documentary exposes the person, usually including a commentator, talking over pictures or videos and explaining stories. The main conventions of an expository document are a commentator, rhetorical questions, facts, opinions, and persuasive techniques. An example of this is America's Most Wanted, because it exposes the most wanted people in America. There is also a commentator, as we can see now.
DNA evidence in the cab would lead cops to their suspect.
The commentator is speaking over the image of the criminal to explain what happened to him and the other people involved to inform us. This documentary also includes facts, which shows us that it is an expository documentary. This is an observational documentary. This is a documentary that films the life events of people taking place in the documentary. Usually interviews don't take place during these types of documentaries. Also, there is no voiceover. The equipment being used by the filmmaker can be informal. This means the camera may be handheld. An example of an observational documentary is Big Brother. The reason for Big Brother being an observational documentary is because we never get to interview each person. And also they only film what is happening in the house. There's no direct filming. We observe every person in the house without directly approaching them on camera. You'll see now a short clip of Big Brother to show you how observational documentary.
Angie, take it easy.
I just want to say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, Angie.
A reflexive documentary. This documentary means the audience engages with the content of the documentary as it happens. They acknowledge the issues of realism and representation and judge them when they arrive. It shows constructive nature, showing not necessarily the truth. The viewers are the focus of the attention. This documentary includes interest or concern for the actual or real, as distinguished from the abstract speculative. The quality of a person who understands what is real and possible in a particular situation, or is able to deal with problems in an effective and practical way. There are two types of realism. Surface realism, also known as getting the details right or making it look right. You can do this in terms of locations or setting, costumes or props, and even the right accent spoke by the character. Inner and emotional realism. The audience knows the characters and identifies with him or her because the character behaves in a realistic way, or says the right thing, or shows an identifiable response or emotion. Dramatisation is usually often seen in documentaries that are prejudiced. Dramatisation is the exaggeration that gets built up within a documentary. Dramatisation can also sometimes be very bad in the way that it looks really strong towards a certain view, but also the general narration and the documentary itself has become over-exaggerated.